say Senator Richard. Yes. Richard's non-manual speech this morning, he mentioned to me he wanted to give this speech as a presentation towards civic groups, things of that nature. I thought it was an excellent talk on healthcare. I've had a little bit of trouble tracking where you're going to go with it exactly. But let's get to the beginning where you were at. The personal story that gave you that street credibility. You painted a great picture of everything that was happening through that given moment. That slap of the ladder to the floor. You mentioned to me you want to be careful about hand gestures, and I think you had a good use of hand gestures from where I've seen you before. Shifting, didn't see a whole lot of shift. The tone of your voice that you used, easy to listen to. And with the way you told the stories, it made it easy to listen to. Compared to where I remember your speeches, say, a year ago to now, I've noticed that your tempo as you speak is getting better. It's not as choppy. There's a little bit, but I can tell you're working hard at it. And that's something I encourage you to keep doing is, watch the YouTube videos. Stay in the mirror when you give the speech. But a nice job of getting away from the shift. And you had your hands, I felt, for you for this speech in a good, comfortable position. What is amazing is I sit there and think about in this accident situation, how you can have a level of thinking of, okay, it's going to cost me X versus Y. And again, that type of personal story that you tied into the speech really helped to emphasize, the importance of, no, we don't make payments, we take care of things appropriately. It really made for a solid speech. Wrapping up on it, getting into the conclusion, and that may be part of where you're working into this is the presentation to the civic clubs, the Rotary clubs, what have you. What was a little bit thin today I like the conclusions that tell me what I've just been told. So addressing those key bullet points, here's what we need to be thinking about as responsible citizens, as responsible healthcare users, what have you, in the speech, I think would really be a great way to just wrap up that speech and give it some good extra punch. The way you started it out and the way you carried it through, really dynamite. And just that finish punch, that finish